The story of the three little pigs. Once upon a time, there were three little piglets who lived with their mother in a small house near the forest. As time passed, the three piglets grew up, and it was time for them to leave their family, take care of themselves, and live an independent life. Their mother called the three piglets together and said, "My dear children, it's time for you to go out and explore the world. Start a new life, but always remember never to forget to give your best in everything you do. That's the only and best way to survive." A moment of sadness mixed with excitement quickly passed, and the three little piglets bid farewell to their mother and set off on their journey. After a long day of exploring the world around them, they found a few nice, flat patches of land near a stream where they could build their own houses. The three little piglets immediately started building their own homes. The youngest piglet decided to build his house with straw because he thought it was the easiest and fastest way to build a house. By using this method, he would have more time to play. The youngest piglet completed his house in just one day. As soon as he finished, he called out to his two brothers, "Hey, come here, I've finished building my house." The two piglets ran to their younger brother's house. The eldest piglet looked at the straw house and commented, "All right, it's done, but I can see that this house is not sturdy. It looks weak, and I doubt it will protect you from the wolf." The youngest piglet didn't care about his older brother's advice and responded, "Don't worry, nothing will happen." "Fine, but don't say later that I didn't warn you," the eldest piglet said, then walked away to continue his own work. The second piglet decided to build his house with wood. He went into the forest and collected branches and wood. He decided to build a cozy house with wood and branches. It took him 3 days to complete his house. Compared to the straw house of his younger brother, the second piglet's house looked more beautiful and solid. However, when the eldest piglet came to see it, he reminded his brother, "Your house looks nice, but being made of wood and branches, it's not reliable. It won't protect us from the wolf." The second piglet brushed off his brother's concerns and said, "Don't worry, my house is safe enough." "All right, let's see, but if anything happens, don't say I didn't warn you," the eldest piglet replied, then went back to his own work. While the two younger piglets enjoyed their lives in their newly built houses, the eldest piglet continued to work diligently. He chose to build his house with bricks and stones. Despite the mockery and teasing from his younger brothers, who thought he was wasting his time, the eldest piglet persevered and worked tirelessly for a week to complete his house made of bricks and stones. Not long after the three piglets' houses were finished, a cunning and old wolf from the forest found his way to their homes. The wolf approached the first house, made of straw, where the youngest piglet was resting inside. The wolf knocked on the door forcefully and commanded, "Open the door, open the door, open it quickly, or I'll get angry and blow your house away." The youngest piglet, with a trembling voice, replied, "You can't do anything to me. My house is very sturdy." "All right, let's see," said the wolf. Without further ado, he took a deep breath and blew with all his might, instantly blowing away the straw house. Terrified, the youngest piglet quickly ran to the second piglet's house, the one made of wood. The youngest piglet knocked forcefully on the door while calling out loudly. When the second piglet opened the door, he quickly ran inside the house made of wood and branches. Once inside, he shouted, "Quickly, quickly, close the door. The wolf is coming." "Don't worry, my dear. The wolf can't do anything to us in this house," replied the second piglet. After a while, the wolf arrived at the second piglet's house. Standing in front of the house made of wood, he shouted from outside, "Open the door quickly, hurry up, or I'll get angry and blow your house away." "You wicked wolf, you can't blow down my house," exclaimed the second piglet. Hearing the second piglet's words, the wolf became furious and started to take a deep breath. He blew with all his might, causing the house to shake. He took another breath and blew even harder, causing the house made of wood and branches to collapse. The two piglets were frightened and quickly ran to the eldest piglet's house. As they reached the door, gasping for breath, the eldest piglet exclaimed, the wolf is coming. What should we do?" "Don't worry, my siblings. The wolf can't enter this house," confidently replied the eldest piglet. Not long after, the hungry wolf found his way to the house of the eldest piglet. The house was made of bricks and stones. The wolf stood in front of the door and threatened. "Quickly, open the door and let me in. Hurry up, or I'll blow your house away. You can try all you want, you wicked wolf. You can't enter this house," declared the eldest piglet. Upon hearing this, the wolf became furious. He took a deep breath and blew with all his might, but nothing happened to the sturdy house. He tried blowing even harder, but the house remained unaffected. Frustrated, he continued to blow continuously, but it was in vain. He couldn't even make a single brick fall. Exhausted, the wolf decided to find another way to enter the house. Looking up, he noticed a chimney on the roof. So, he started climbing up through the window. The eldest piglet knew that the wolf was trying to come down through the chimney. Quickly, he grabbed some firewood and lit a fire in the fireplace. Then he filled a large pot with water and placed it on the fire. The water in the pot started boiling under the intense heat. Meanwhile, the wolf reached the rooftop and approached the chimney. Without hesitation, he jumped down the chimney, hoping to enter the house quickly. However, as soon as he landed, he fell straight into the boiling water in the pot. The wolf howled in pain. "Burns! It burns! Help me! Help me, I'm burned!" cried the wolf in agony. After that, the wolf sank completely into the pot of boiling water. Finally, the three little pigs were free from the wicked wolf. They joyfully embraced each other. The next day, they returned home and told their mother about what had happened. The youngest piglet stood beside his mother with a remorseful expression and said, "Mother was right. When we do anything, we must give it our all. If we truly try, we will succeed." From then on, the two younger piglets were no longer lazy. They worked diligently like their eldest brother and lived a happy and fulfilled life.